Hey everyone, welcome to my Pokemon Review playthrough part 46. As you can tell, it is sped up like a lot because I ended up sitting down and I just decided to do it all in one part. Not one part, but I just sat down, I just did it. And it ended up being like 4 videos, so I'm gonna, instead of showing you 4 separate videos, I'm just gonna put two together. And yeah, you'll see me save, so I'm not doing any off-screen stuff. And yeah. So, anyways, yeah, as you can tell, all the Pokemon are like higher level than me, like the wild ones, and I'm like, man, I'd hate to. I already saw like what the trader's Pokemon look like, and I'm like, no. Okay, so you ready for story time? Um, I will tell you my fail moments in my video game playing history, career, whatever. Okay, so Star Ocean, super long game, so I've heard. I kind of got frustrated as I am about to tell you, so I never really played it, but a majority of you should know what the game Star Ocean is, yeah. Anyways, so I don't want to learn Protect, okay. And I went to get the game and I got it, and when I got home to play it was like 4:30. At 5 we had to go somewhere, and it's not like 4:40, and I'm like, okay, I need to look for a save spot because I only played for like 10 minutes. I failed at finding a save spot. I really did. Gosh darn it, the full story. Anyways, I mean it was so bad because I just couldn't find one. I was so upset. And I ended up going to up to this machine that kind of looked like a save spot. So I went up to it, and it's like, you have received milkshake. And I'm like, no, since when do I think a save spot will give me milkshakes? Yeah, never. And, okay, that was one fail moment. Another one was Final Fantasy X-2, that trigger game, whatever. Uh, I don't know what it's called. I don't remember. But you're a Yuna and you have to shoot things, and when you shoot them you get ammo, and if you run out of ammo I think it's over, and you just want to shoot as many things as you can before it like hits you. I don't know, blah blah blah. It's pretty hard, but I remember getting I got this huge score. And you were on like Besaid Island. You had to go from like where Besaid Village was all the way to the port that will take you to Kilikai, I believe, and yeah, I ended up getting this huge score, and I'm like, man, I did such a good job, and then I turned the game off without saving. I will never be able to, never ever be able to, oh, what's the word? Do that again. It was too amazing. And why was that Molo trying the baton pass? I have no idea. Another kind of like somewhat fail moment. I did like everything in Final Fantasy X. I love Final Fantasy X. I'm obsessed with that game, and the story, the characters, everything about it is just so good. Well, that's just my opinion. And wow, the substitute in Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald look really cool. Anyways, and like I remember that I made my, how the characters have like celestial weapons, and you need the certain like Crest Mars sigil for like Orin's Marsawi. Dang it, I'm just like butchering that name. His big old sword. Anyways, and and then there's Yuna's Onion Knight, or not Yuna's Onion Knight, Lulu's Onion Knight, and Waka's World Champion, and blah da blah. So I kind of paid my girls like super special attention, Riku and Lulu, and Lulu's like my favorite female character ever because she's like hot. Anyways, and I remember, so I made them all like separate kind of like celestial weapons, like, except I put stuff on it that I wanted, to have on it, and same with like their armor. So I remember they had like break HP limit, they both, I know all three of them had break HP and break HP limit, yeah. Or break HP and whatever, I don't know. Break damage limit, yeah. That. So here's where I save, and I'm gonna go into transition into part 2. Woo! Okay. Awesome editing skills. Anyways, so, I taught certain things to I put certain weapons on certain, on the weapons, and it was, like, awesome. And, oh, by the way, Veto is the last win straight people that, remember, they fight you in a row right above Mall City or something? Yeah. Anyways, and I'm fighting him right now. Whatever, I don't care. He ends up being really hard. That's what she said. Anyways, so, I remember I was like, man, my blitzball team rocks, because I was a huge blitzball. Like, I loved blitzball. I know at first when you fight the Luca goers, it's just like so painful because you have the Besaid Oryx and they're not the greatest, but yeah. Anyways, but once you get into it, it's really fun. Whatever. I was playing it and I'm like, yeah, I'm good. And my mom's like, why don't you... Yeah, because my mom plays Final Fantasy X as well, and she's like, why don't you check out my team? So I did, and it was like awesome. And you know what I did? This is extreme fail moment here. I saved over my game with hers because it was such a habit to go to, like, memory card slot 1 and then, like, file 1 override. Yeah. Fail. I'm sure that's happened to one of you before. You just yeah, kind of like overwrote your awesome game. That happened to a couple of my friends before too. They had this like super awesome Final Fantasy 8 game Final Fantasy 12 game, and their cousin, I believe, like just overwrote it, and you kind of after that, after putting so much effort into it, you just kind of lose the will to replay it and do everything again. That's why I haven't really been playing it that much. What's another fail moment of mine? I don't know. Well, you can tell me your fail moments and make me not feel as bad. That'd be nice. Yeah, so I am getting really frustrated with this, Victory Road right about now. I was just like, I need to get out of here. Okay. What about favorite movies that you watch? Like, you just watched every day till your parents were sick of it. I had some movies. It was, let's see, Splash with like Tom Hanks in it. Yeah, I am obsessed about mermaids. I love mermaids. They are so cool. Like, my first tattoo is of a mermaid, and yeah, it's awesome. So Splash, mermaid, obviously, and then the Little Mermaid. But my favorite part of the Little Mermaid when I was younger was the very beginning when the fish, gets into the sea. He's like, whew, and then he like swims off into the deep, and then you see the whale. I would always say, whale, because that's what I used to call whales when I was younger. I called them whale-woos, and that was like my favorite part. I also watched Dark Crystal like almost every day, and I kind of acted like a Chamberlain. I don't know if you know who he is, but he goes, trial by stone. It has that really annoying voice. He's like, no, wait, please. He's so annoying. And yeah, I used to make that noise all the time, and I also ate with my fingers because I wanted to be like a Skeksis. I also watched Alien Resurrection when we didn't have it, because Alien Resurrection is beast. I love that movie. I just watched it today. It's so cool. And yeah, there are some others that I can't think of at the moment. Yeah. Some other movies that I just like, yeah, I realized I failed that, and I'm like, I'm just getting out of here. Or I was going to, but then I didn't. But yeah, so Edward Scissorhands. I used to watch that all the time too. Like when I was in 7th grade, I believe. I was obsessed. I was just completely obsessed. But anyways, that's like 2 parts down in one video, and I'm sorry if my boringness kind of like, yeah, was boring. But, thanks for watching, everyone, and check out my contest if you haven't, because it ends tomorrow. Link in the description. Okay, bye, everyone.